there is one instrument that must be closed, and everything else on this should be open. Number one, why should the instruments be left open?
Clean all areas.
Right, because it's steam that's doing the cleaning, so we want even to get into the very tips. What's the one instrument that we're not going to leave open? Towel clamps. So make sure when you're putting that together, if that's what you choose for your practical, they are closed. Now again, you may go out there and find clinics that are not, they want these open as well. Why is it that we would want these closed? They can pierce through and cut. But again, there's no right or wrong with that. So make sure you're clear on that. Now, the other thing that we're going to put in our little spay pack is 6 gauze squares. So I want to make sure that you count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can put them on there, but I want to give you a little tip. Once this is autoclaved, sometimes when you're opening it, these tend to stick to the muslin material. So this is a little tip that a tech gave me. She said rather than have that happen, and then we drop it on the floor and then we've got to go get more sterile gauze, put your gauze in between the instruments that are not on the bunt instrument clip and the instruments that are on the bunt clip. And that stops that from happening. Now before I go to wrap this pack, there's one more thing I need to do. What is it?
Steam clock.
Steam clock. Okay, and where am I going to put that? I'm going to put it in the middle. For this, I would say this is good. You know, you're pretty central. And this way, as soon as that's opened up, you can see it. That's been sterilized. And then we just go to our diamond pack. Okay? So, let's talk about the laparotomy sheet. Now again, this is a laparotomy sheet. You will find them in all different sizes. And of course, it relates to the size animal and the size incision that we're using. There are many ways to fold this as well. But bottom line, we're doing accordion folding with the laparotomy sheet so that it's easy for the surgeon should be able to open this and don it on the animal in one step. Okay? So I'm going to lay this down on the table. The other name that you may see for this is it's called a fenestrated drape. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to accordion this. Now I personally like to grab it about here. Some students will start from here, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I just find like I've got better control of my accordion. Of course it helps when this has already got all these folds in it already. Okay? Make sure when you're doing this that you don't keep going this way because it won't open nice and clear for you. Flip it over and do the same thing from this side. Okay, and then I'm going to accordion fold this way, same thing. My thumb here is going to stay on top when I accordion fold. And if you could, which you really can't with this one, it's kind of nice to tab that back so somebody can grab it. Here